Let's do that. Okay, so it is my pleasure for today's team talk to do something a little bit different. Um, I am delighted to introduce this week's topic, which is bake with Akshay. Over to you, Akshay.
So, can you guys see me? Okay. Hi, everyone. So,
Oh my God. I'm so amazed by this.
I'm so happy about this. Is someone recording this, please?
So about a month ago, I came to Dan and I said, hey, I've got an idea. The team meetings always happen at lunchtime and I'm always quite hungry, so I'd like to make everyone else feel hungry for 20 minutes. So essentially, I want to welcome you to, there we go, oops. So can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. So 20 minutes of feeling hungry at lunchtime, otherwise known as how to bake chocolate chip cookies in 20 minutes without any special equipment. So I don't know about you guys, but during this pandemic time, it's been quite nice to explore different hobbies, and I've kind of taken up a lot of cooking and baking, and so I thought it would be a really good idea to demonstrate. There's going to be some imagery and videos for you to follow along. There's also I know we've got some vegan members in the team, so I've tried to make some considerations for vegan recipes as well. At the same time, while we're going to be making chocolate chip cookies, there's also the option for you to tweak this recipe into just cookie dough. So I'll kind of give you a heads up on little tweaks to the recipe as we go along. So this is our ingredients. Don't know if you can see, but I've got a bunch of the ingredients laid out here as well, but you've got it on screen. So firstly, we've got 100 grams of butter. Now, I know I said there's no special equipment. That means that all you actually need is a bowl, a spoon, and an oven. So actually, when it comes to weight, for butter, I found that you can buy them in blocks of 250. So just a little basic math and cut it into groups of 5 and just take 2 of those blocks and you got 100 grams. And then also for vegan, for those with vegan requirements, you can just use the same amount but with coconut oil. We've got 1 1/4 cups of flour. So cups is like the American measurement. So the equivalent of that is 20 tablespoons. We've then got 1 egg. So again, vegans can use 4 tablespoons of almond milk or soy milk, if you like. And then also if you're making cookie dough, which means you don't actually cook it, you can just use normal semi-skimmed or full-fat milk. And then what we've got is 8 tablespoons or 1/2 cup of brown sugar and the same amount of white sugar. And then lastly, we have 1/2 tablespoon of salt, vanilla extract, and some baking powder. Okay, so we're about to get started. So what I've done is I've put the butter inside the bowl. I'm also going to put the brown sugar, and I'm going to put the white sugar all in one bowl. And then I literally start mixing. So just mix that together. It will slowly start to combine. As you can see in the video, I kind of use a whisk, but that went pretty chaotic and there was bits of sugar and butter flying around in my kitchen. So right now I'm not doing that. I'm just going to use a spoon. Comes out a bit easier. And once it starts forming, it will start looking a bit like in the video. It starts lumping together, the butter's melting. Pinch of salt. So the salt is just to help the sweetness come through in the end. And again, mix that up. Okay, and then the final step is to get the egg in, or milk if you're following the vegan recipe. So then that will slowly start to combine everything. When you're mixing the eggs, you'll actually start to feel the mixture become a lot thicker. So that's the way you know that you're on the right path. So I'll just keep going for a little longer to get these all mixed in. So I have a mixture that kind of looks like this. Okay. And then what we're going to do is, so the next step is we're going to start putting our dry ingredients together. So I've got a sieve. You don't have to have a sieve. It just helps to kind of remove all the lumps that you've got. So I'm just going to put my flour. And then we've got our baking powder. So half a tablespoon of that. And then what I've also done is a little tweak to the recipe is I also add a tablespoon of corn flour. So that helps to make the center of the cookies just a bit softer, whereas the outside is crispy. So we're going to tap that in. And then you'll see that we then start mixing again. You can just use a spoon and you'll start to feel pretty instantly that the mixture at first will start to separate and you'll start panicking, but then as you keep going, it will become thicker and thicker and thicker until it literally turns into a dough. And you keep going, just a bit more elbow grease as well. And make sure to get the final step is to get your chocolate chip cookies, your chocolate chips. So vegans, you can use dairy-free chocolate. And the number one rule with chocolate chips is do not be conservative, just go all in, don't hold back. Because you want to have like a chip in every bite that you have of your cookie. So I've got both dark chocolate and white chocolate chips. So I'm just going to mix those together. And if you feel like your mixture is too wet, you can always add more flour until it actually literally turns into a dough. So you just go like that. So you can see how mine's also just turned into a really thick dough right now. And then what needs to happen is before we start to cook it, we need to put this into the fridge. So that needs to go into the fridge for an hour. Now, one sec. Now, I'm not really going to make you wait for an hour, so I've got a little preview of what happens afterwards. So you'll then just roll, once you put them in for an hour, they'll become a lot harder. It means you can make them into little balls. You then arrange it onto some grease-proof baking paper. Make sure to spread them out quite nicely because they are going to all melt down, and you'll see in some follow-up pictures how much they're going to come close to each other. And then you get your oven prepared at 160 degrees Celsius. And once that is ready, you put them into the oven for around 15 minutes. So you'll see how they go from here. And you can watch them turn into amazing, amazing cookies. And in typical Blue Peter style, here's some I've made earlier. So this is what you've got. You'll have your chocolate chips cookies like this. You'll be able to just kind of break them apart and you'll see how soft they are, that they just break apart. And so you'll see how quick this actually is, and that's the beauty of this recipe. It's just so quick. And it wouldn't be the final step without our beloved Cookie Monster to demonstrate what the final step of this recipe is. yeah, so we go all in cookie on this one. And that actually concludes my baking demonstration.